All Black struggles in 2025 and the upcoming Springboks Challenge, the All Blacks remain one of rugby's most iconic teams and are currently ranked second in the World Rugby rankings. Yet 2025 proved to be a difficult year for New Zealand. Under head coach Scott Robertson, the team suffered 3 defeats that have sparked discussion about their current form, identity, and place among the sport's elite. Among these losses was a record defeat to the Springboks in Wellington, a result that shocked fans and highlighted vulnerabilities in a team long synonymous with dominance. Adding to the concern was a first-ever loss to Argentina's Los Pumas in Buenos Aires, an outcome that underlined how quickly the balance of power in international rugby can shift in response to these results. New Zealand Rugby has launched a comprehensive review of both team and coaching performances, with findings expected to be announced at the end of January. The review aims to assess strategic decisions, on-field execution, and wider team management as the All Blacks look to regain consistency heading into 2026. Has the All Blacks aura diminished? The unprecedented losses have led some pundits and former players to question whether the All Blacks have lost their aura, the psychological edge that has historically made them one of the most feared teams in world sport. Once seen as almost invincible, the All Blacks are now confronting a series of challenges that test not only their tactical approach, but also their mental resilience. Despite these questions, Springboks legend Percy Montgomery warns that South Africa must be cautious. Speaking ahead of the upcoming 3-test series in South Africa, with a 4th match at an international venue, Montgomery stressed that the All Blacks remain formidable opponents who should never be underestimated. A rivalry that defines Rugby. Montgomery, who won the 2007 Rugby World Cup and faced the All Blacks 19 times in his career, described the upcoming series as incredible and emphasized the significance of facing New Zealand at their best. It's going to be tough and a great series to watch, he said on the Behind the Ruck podcast. This is why we play the game. You want to become a Springbok, and you want to play against the All Blacks, number 1 and number 2 in the world. Reflecting on his own career, Montgomery recounted playing against legendary All Blacks such as Jeff Wilson, Josh Kronfeld, Jonah Lomu, and Jerry Collins. He acknowledged that while South Africa managed a few victories in that era, New Zealand's teams were consistently strong, particularly during the transition from Sean Fitzpatrick to the leadership of Richie McCaw and the brilliance of Dan Carter. Playing a series against the All Blacks is always going to be tough, especially so close to the World Cup, Montgomery added. Lesson from the past. Erasmus Springboks Montgomery also highlighted the rapid transformation of South African rugby under Rassie Erasmus, referencing the stark turnaround from the 57-0 defeat in New Zealand in 2017 to their 2019 Rugby World Cup triumph. He used this as a cautionary tale for both sides, illustrating that rugby fortunes can change quickly and dramatically. There's an aura about the All Blacks, and it's something we should never forget, he explained. I know they're struggling a bit now, but so did the Springboks before we won the World Cup with Rassie. We got clapped in New Zealand, and we turned it around in a matter of months to go on to win a World Cup. Anything can happen in rugby, and we all know it. Complacency is a dangerous word. Montgomery's comments underline a fundamental truth about elite rugby. No team is invincible, and success requires constant adaptation, focus, and respect for the opposition. Looking ahead, the 2026 challenge for the All Blacks. 2026 presents both a challenge and an opportunity. The upcoming Test series in South Africa will test Scott Robertson's leadership, the team's cohesion, and its mental resilience. Alongside these tests, the All Blacks will face the 4 United Rugby Championship franchises, providing additional opportunities to refine strategies and integrate new talent. The matches are not just about points or rankings. They're about legacy, momentum, and psychological edge. South Africa, emboldened by past success under Erasmus, will be a formidable opponent, but history shows that New Zealand can adapt, respond, and reassert its dominance. Key takeaways 1. Challenging 2025, 3 defeats, including historic losses to the Springboks and Los Pumas, marked a testing year for the All Blacks. 2. Comprehensive review. New Zealand Rugby is assessing team and coaching performances, with results expected in January. 3. The aura remains. While questioned, the All Blacks' legacy, culture, and talent remain powerful. 4. Upcoming South Africa series. A 3-test series plus a 4th international match will test the All Blacks' resilience. 5. Lessons from history. The Springboks turnaround under Erasmus demonstrates how quickly fortunes can shift in rugby. 6. Complacency is dangerous. Despite recent struggles, the All Blacks are still capable of brilliance when focused and united. 7. 2026 is pivotal. The series will shape both the All Blacks' preparation for the World Cup and the global perception of the team's form that despite 2025 setbacks, the All Blacks remain a global benchmark for excellence in rugby. With the right adjustments, renewed focus, and strong leadership, they are fully capable of responding to adversity and reclaiming their position at the very top of world rugby. The upcoming clashes with the Springboks promise high drama, strategic brilliance, and the kind of contest that define careers. A reminder that even legends face challenges, but greatness is measured by how they respond.